Hello, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to continue talking about music. So first, I want you to think about this. What is your favorite type of music? Why? What is your least favorite type of music? Why? For example, I think my favorite type of music is pop. Why? Because I think it's really fun. It cheers me up most of the songs and the sounds are very good. I think they are very nice sounding. Now, my least favorite type of music, I would say it's probably banda. I think it's very noisy and I don't like the way the people sing there. Okay, have this ready before class, okay? Let's continue. I want you to please go to your student book page 104. Please read the text over there and think about this. Which is the most interesting fact? We have four. Why do you think this one is the most interesting? Did you know about any of these facts before reading it? And if so, which one? Pause the video while you work on this. Okay, guys? Remember to have this ready before class because we're going to be sharing. Let's continue. Okay, look at the sentences I took from the text and let's analyze them. Do they mean the same? What is the structure? And when do we use by? Is it a mandatory? Is it an obligation to use it? Let's see. Fans downloaded over a million albums. Over a million albums were downloaded. The game was released in 2008 by Nintendo. Nintendo released the game in 2008. The first rap recording was made by the Sugar Hill Gang. Sugar Hill Gang made the first rap recording. Do they mean the same? Yes, they actually mean the same. But if you notice, we have some sentences that are focused on what receives the action and not on who did it. For example, over a million albums were downloaded is giving more importance to what happened. That it's a big quantity that albums that got downloaded from the internet. Who did it? It's not that important. Or maybe even we don't know it. The game was released in 2008 by Nintendo. Yes, here I am saying who did it, but again, I'm giving more importance to the fact that the game was released in 2008. And also, the first rap recording was made by the Sugar Hill Gang. I'm giving more importance to the first rap recording, right? Who did it, of course, is important, but not as important. Now, what is the structure? Think about this, okay? If you notice with these songs, uh, with these sentences, they are uh, sentences in the passive voice in the simple past. We have our subject, like usually, the one that we're talking about, and then we have verb to be in past, was or were, and the past participle of the verb. Now, when do we use by? Well, like usually in passive voice, we use by when we're going to mention who did this action, Nintendo or the Sugar Hill Gang, for example. Is it mandatory to use it? Well, yes, but only if you're going to mention who did this action. If you're not going to mention it because you don't know it or it's not relevant, don't do it. Okay, so what is passive voice? If you remember in passive voice, in active voice, the subject performs the action. For example, John hit the ball. But in passive voice, the action is performed on the subject. The subject receives the action. For example, the ball was hit over the fence. And when we have a passive voice in the simple past, we're using was or were and the past participle of the verb. Normal sentence? Someone stole my mobile yesterday. Who did it? I don't know. Next one. My mobile was stolen yesterday. This one is passive voice in positive. Who did it? Again, I don't know, but I'm giving importance to what happened. And in the last one, my mobile wasn't stolen yesterday. I have it, but this time in negative. Okay, great job. So now let's continue. Okay, guys, great. Now let's go ahead and practice. Let's go to our workbook, page 82, exercise 3. Here, we're going to complete the sentences with the correct form of the verbs in parentheses. Pause the video while you work on this. Okay, great. Now let's go ahead and check. Number 1 was recorded. Number 2 was given. 3 was written. 4 were asked. 5 was made. 6 was played. 7 was recorded. 8 was sung. And 9 was seen. Great job. Okay, guys, now go to exercise 4, and here you're going to rewrite the sentences into the passive voice. For example, 4 men planned the Woodstock Festival in 1969. The Woodstock Festival was planned by 4 men in 1969. Let's do letter B together. Someone asked many well-known singers to sing at Woodstock. Let's find the who received the action. Many well-known singers, that's right. Verb, were asked to sing at Woodstock. Very good. And here we're not going to use by because it's just someone we don't know who. Okay, guys, great. Pause the video while you work on this. Awesome, guys. We're going to check this during class, okay? I will see you then. Bye bye.